I am John Pimarini. I am I suppose you would call me the owner. I don't really like that word, but I'm the owner of Sweet Idea, Boston's only bicycle-driven late-night cookie delivery service, business, whatever you want to call it. What you got to do is you text our phone number, which is 424-241-2825. You tell us where you're at and what you want. I mean, even if you want to do that. But basically, all you gotta do is tell us where you're at, and we can get to you with cookies. Somebody asked me, like, you know, what's your greatest story? What's the coolest thing you've ever done in your life? And I just didn't really have an answer. I was just like, I had a couple different thoughts about, you know, what could I answer this with, but I didn't have one concrete, I know what to go with. And so I was just like, this seems like a pretty good answer to that question, you know? Like, start a cookie business. What's the coolest thing you did in your life? I started a cookie business. And that's also why we call it Sweet Idea, because we really believe in the sort of brain power / ingenuity and creativeness of young people, of people in college, because that's when you're stupid enough to make decisions that are sort of wacky or off the wall, but you're smart enough to, do it right. Okay, so the orange jumpsuit is pretty... It just goes to show you that I have no idea what I'm doing. I have a friend who's just loved to dumpster dive. And one day he comes to me and he's got this orange jumpsuit in his hands. He's just like, dude, I found this in the dumpster for you. I cleaned it up, I think you should wear it, while you do your deliveries. And I was just like, okay, this is really weird, but it seems like fun. We were trying to figure out, is this too weird for people? It's sort of wacky and out there, and we don't even have a great explanation, especially if we start telling people that, the jumpsuit came out of a dumpster and everything else, gonna scare them off. So we're just like, I don't know if this is the right thing, but we felt like it was sort of a quirky way for people to get attached to the business and a nice way to pull them in. One night at Tufts, I was just biking down the road. Some guy yells out of his second-story window, just like, hey, cookie guy, I want some cookies. I'm just like, all right, and he tells me he's gonna come down. I'm just like, no, you stay right there. So I just huck the cookies up through his window. He drops $5 down to me. He didn't even have to leave his chair. He literally just stayed in his chair in his room, and the transaction was completed. Usually our standard flavors are like the chocolate chip and snickerdoodle cookies, and then we've also, like this week, we've got those two plus our Tazadoodle, which is our snickerdoodle cookie with coffee chocolate chunks in it. We definitely see an opening there, and we're confident enough in our skills, to bake and make these products and make them good enough that, we're gonna blow other people out of the water with our cookies.